reviewing quote history, I do note that when I'm looking at quote history as an SGS employee, I'm seeing something different than the vendor actually sees. And in some cases that's going to be true because as a SGS employee I can see every quote from every vendor. Okay, but when I log in as SY Kim, and basically what I'm doing is I'm logging in remote desktop to my server as a separate instance, when I look at this quote history, it shows MT1, which is correct. I'm not sure where MT2 came from, and I'm not sure where SKR came from, but it's not showing the information in the same way that this is. I've got MT1, MT1, MT1. I've got it as vendor quote 123. Here it's 231. It's not looking the same. And what we've decided is that regardless of which one you're looking at, the most recent quote should be at the top, and then the prior quote should be lower and lower. And we should do this by timestamp also, the vendor quote date. As long as it sorts via timestamp, I think we could fit it in as a time, or just put the date and time, and then kind of scoop this over to make that work. So these things, they just need to be tightened up where this is working in the correct manner. Also, it shouldn't be sorted here by factory. It should just be sorted by vendor quote date in descending order. And if we can also, we found that it's going to be important that we put the user name in here, the user initials, however we want to do it, maybe the user name as another column, because we're going to need to know who submitted that quote.